Ethan Miller always believed he had time. Time to figure things out. Time to chase dreams later. Time to call people back tomorrow. At 32, Ethan lived in a quiet suburb outside Chicago. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't careless. He just believed life would wait for him. Every morning, he hit snooze. Every evening, he told himself he'd start fresh next week. Ethan worked a decent job at a logistics company downtown. It paid the bills, kept the lights on, and left him just comfortable enough to stay stuck. His real dream was photography. He owned a camera he loved, lenses he barely used, and a notebook full of ideas that never left the shelf. "I'll do it when things slow down," he'd say. But things never slowed down. Days turned into weeks, weeks into years. His father used to call him every Sunday evening. Short talks, simple talks, mostly about nothing. Ethan often answered while scrolling his phone, half listening, promising to visit soon. "I've got time," he'd think. Then one Sunday, the phone didn't ring. Instead, a voicemail came early Monday morning. His father's neighbor. Soft voice, careful words. Heart attack. Sudden. No pain, no warning. Ethan sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the wall, realizing something brutal and simple. There was no later. At the funeral, time felt strange, slower, heavier. Every second pressed against his chest. He remembered all the calls he rushed, all the visits he postponed, all the moments he assumed would repeat forever. They didn't. After that day, Ethan tried to go back to normal, but time wouldn't let him. He started noticing things he never had before. The way mornings disappeared in a blink. The way years hid inside routines. The way people aged quietly while he wasn't paying attention. One evening, stuck in traffic, he glanced at the clock and felt angry. Not at the delay, but at himself. Angry for how easily he had traded hours of his life for distractions that meant nothing. That night, he picked up his camera. Not for social media, not for money, just because time had finally made itself loud. He started waking up early, not because he had to, but because he wanted to. Sunrises became his classroom. Silence became his teacher. He learned that discipline wasn't about pressure. It was about respect. Respect for the limited minutes he was given. Ethan began saying no to things that didn't matter. He stopped waiting for perfect conditions. He stopped telling himself lies wrapped in comfort. Months later, he submitted his photos to a local exhibition. No expectations, no fear, just honesty. One of his photos caught attention, then another. Eventually, a small magazine featured his work. Nothing viral, nothing flashy, but real. More importantly, he was present, with his mother, with friends, with himself. Ethan understood something most people learn too late. Time isn't money. Money can return. Time never does. Every wasted hour quietly steals from the future. Every intentional moment builds it. Years later, when people asked Ethan what changed his life, he never mentioned success or loss. He simply said, "I stopped treating time like it was endless." Because once you understand the value of time, you don't rush life. You live it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.